What up, Guru JoJo? And I've been gone for a little bit just because, you know, recollecting my thoughts and whatnot, but just to reintroduce myself, I am Guru JoJo. My governmental name is Johanna, that's all you need to know. And, you know, I am an independent musical artist. All my music is inspired by my spirituality and philosophy. Specifically, metaphysics is a sub-discipline within philosophy. So that's what I love, that's what I'm passionate about, and I utilize these passions which I have in my music. Very simple, because a lot of people get this confused. They be thinking that I'm like, you know, promoting something else in music. Listen, I did grow up listening to hip-hop music, so subconsciously it may sound similar, but you know it don't. You know it got some sort of unique flow to it. Alright, so that's me. That's what I do. You know, I love astrology, spirituality, metaphysics. Like that's me. Tarot. All that's me. So even physics, I tried getting physics, but it got a little bit too difficult, you know, for me. A little too much, like, you know, a little too much out of my interest. Boom. So this channel is about music and metaphysics. So these are the topics I talk about. That's why there's tarot on this channel. That's why there's astrology on this channel. That's why there's random topics about spirituality, metaphysics. This is all connected. And then there's my music, right? I haven't put out a song in a while, but my last project was the Reflections EP. All right, otherworldly projects will be, you know, I gotta figure out how I want to organize these things. Mind you, I've been working on otherworldly since before Reflections, believe it or not. It's just like, it's just on a separate drive, like it's on my external hard drive. These are the songs like Money Fall, Give It All Away Program. These are songs like Forward Thinking, Lighter Way, right? These are songs like Caught the Breeze was actually, I started to record that, I want to say in 2020. So that really wasn't originally supposed to be for otherworldly. What else I got? The newer songs that I started making for otherworldly is like, you know, sorry can't help you, I'm not what you need, figure it out and find out the reason. All those songs and stuff. There's a lot. Can't think of it really right now. Like, I make a lot of music and I literally will just leave it. Because it's like a timing thing. And you know, now I got these little thank yous, okay? So when you see down here, you see I would say, at least there's like the thumbs up, there's the thumbs down, then there's the share, download, it says create, and then there's the thanks, right? A great way to show your appreciation or support in some sort of way, which if you want people to support you, you have to support others. It's just common sense. So anyways, you know, you can comment too, you could like, or you could send some money. You know, this is what is gonna help, you know, this is gonna help me to want to keep making videos. I'm gonna make videos regardless, because I'd be bored. I don't got shit else to really be doing in my life, because I have such like a limited interest. Like literally, my interest is very limited to the point that like I'm not a person who cares about watching TV and stuff. So it's like I'm gonna end up doing videos anyway. But sometimes if I just like, you know, yeah, maybe you don't know. So nonetheless, the topic of interest for this particular video is the different types of artists in the industry now. Specifically, I'm talking about musicians, and these are just the categories that I came up with. A pretty broad categorization I'm going to present. This is just, again, my categories. There's plenty of others, all right? And I want to mention this just because, you know, people's ideals and people's preferences really get in the way of appreciation of things. And also, too, you know, not to take away from the fact that it is sad that there are very talented people who don't make it in the industry just because it's about who you know. A lot of times, or people try to sell a particular person just like a product. Like they make something, they want it to look appealing in a certain type of way, then they utilize this in order to, you know, sort of, it's like people are now the product. Like people are a brand. That's why I always say there's really not much of a difference between a brand and like a actual entertainer. Like you are the brand. Like, but I understand that me being like, you know, I'm not famous. I'm an independent artist and whatnot, right? A very small amount of people support and listen to and watch what I do. But at the end of the day, because I'm the entertainer, I'm selling something, right? So, and you see me, I don't even care. Look at this dingy ass shirt, right? My hair is always, somehow I'm still influencing others. I'm selling like these things. Like this is my hair, by the way. Like, so, you know, don't try to look for this at your local weave store, the weave shop. You're not going to find this at the weave shop. Okay. Maybe they'll start to create it somehow. Anyway, so now the topic, I actually put this in my notes. I had posted it, god damn, put this in my notes. I had posted this on Instagram with the intentions of actually doing a video on YouTube within a timely manner, but you know, it didn't turn out that way because other shit happens. So, different types of artists in the industry. The reason why I bring this up is just to waken people up. Because a lot of people be asleep because of their preferences and their ideals. So I'm here to broaden people's perspective. So this is how I categorize the artists today, okay? There's your traditional singer, right? Your traditional singer is basically like, these are the people who usually can naturally sing. So they naturally are able to sing and they end up taking their musical talents seriously. So these people may end up going to art school, or they may start training or something, and they may end up being in bands or something like that, or groups, like music groups. A good example of this, and these type of people that I'm now describing for the category of your traditional singer, okay? I think of it almost as people like Michael Jackson, right? If you ever seen that Michael Jackson movie, you know, with the Jackson 5, they took music very seriously, right? Even artists like Britney Spears, NSYNC, and stuff like that, they took it very seriously. Like, I think they ended up going to like, I'm not sure, I should have looked this up before I did the video, whatever, y'all can look it up, or I'll put it in like the notes, description, whatever, those pop-ups that come up and all that stuff. But these people were like, I think the Mickey Mouse Club and stuff like that, right? They took their artistry seriously. Now, these type of people also too are going to come into, they're also going to be classified into the second category, which I'll bring up next. But with that being said, usually the traditional artists, they also too may have played an instrument and they may have taken that seriously as well. So they probably had a piano up in their crib, right? And they had piano lessons, right? Type of people, okay? That's Fur Elise, okay? I believe it's pronounced F-U-R space E-L-I-S-E. I think I spelled it right. So, you know, those type of people, they could have also played the guitar maybe. An instrument. All right, and they took it seriously, and they could sing. Now, your second category of people, these are your naturally gifted vocalists. So, the naturally gifted vocalists, these are the people who were good at singing, but they basically didn't really take it seriously. They just, if a song comes on the radio, they just sing and you know it sound good. Your friend know it sound good, you sound good. But you didn't really take it seriously. but you may end up getting into something. Like, you know, if somebody ends up hearing you and saying like, yo, I have a friend that knows a friend that knows a friend, sing this song, I'm gonna sing your record to them, and then these people end up getting well known. But they never really cared about it, they never thought about it, they never took it seriously. They could have been in choir and chorus or something like that in school, but it wasn't something they took seriously. They were just naturally just good at it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people, they may have not even really been hitting the right notes properly. They didn't learn how to tune or anything. They just sound good. Like, something about their voice sounds good. They just have a natural gift. Okay? And a lot of these people, they just end up maybe taking vocal classes later on or something like that, if something serious, you know, approaches them, in which they can now have a career or something. A lot of these people, they end up maybe learning something else like dancing and stuff, or they may already be good at it along with the singing. Like, they are already naturally gifted with the vocals, and they may be naturally gifted with moving their body and stuff. I imagine people like Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, naturally gifted vocalist, and he's also good at singing, also good at drawing. He just seems like a naturally gifted artist in general, right? So it was easy for him to get into the industry. I'm not sure, I don't remember how he got into the industry, but I kind of would classify him under that naturally gifted vocalist category. Yeah. Now the third type is basically like your entertainer. But let's see what I actually called it. Okay, I said aesthetic entertainer. So by this aesthetic entertainer, I mean like these are the people that were just like good looking. You know what I'm saying? These people a lot of times either were good looking or they had always had nice clothes and nice things. These are the people that are just appealing to the public eye in some way. And so they end up maybe getting vocal training or something, or taking acting classes, getting somewhere in that entertainment industry, which I consider the mainstream entertainment industry. Singing, modeling, acting, and then you can move around, right? So a lot of times I feel like these are the people who end up getting into one of these categories, and then because they got into one, they end up easily being able to come out with an album or a song that may get a little bit of a hit or get some notoriety in some way. So again, these people are usually aesthetically pleasing. Now the perfect example I could think of is Rihanna. All right, huge fan of Rihanna. Always has catchy music, all that stuff, really good stuff. And now she has all her like Fenty line, and she had a couple of different like fashion lines. She has like a bunch of stuff, right? She's a huge business person, but she's a person who's very aesthetically appealing. Like, she's beautiful, she's very attractive. But we all know Riri couldn't sing in the beginning. Riri had to get some training, and she got better, she improved. Same thing with Sierra, right? Sierra could dance, but she couldn't really sing. So these are the people that are more aesthetically appealing today. A lot of these type of artists are on that platform called TikTok, because they can, you know, they can make like a short video or short clip, and because they're attractive, they're appealing in some sort of way, a trendsetter in some sort of way, they catch the eye of the public, and then they end up being able to make it possibly in that entertainment industry. Sounds a lot easier than it is, though, because if so many people are trying to do that, there's only a limited amount of people for people to pay attention to. So I just want to bring this up because I feel like people get confused and judgmental of things. This is why a lot of these artists lip sing and stuff, because a lot of them aren't singers. Others are like huge performers, and there's a lot of people who are performers who actually do sing their vocals. Like Drake is a huge one. Like he makes it clear, like, listen, y'all gonna hear me, y'all know I'm not lip singing. But you know, a lot of other artists, they lip sing and stuff because they're more, what's more important for them is the performance. So it just depends on what's important. So a lot of times we need to stop judging things You know, I get mad sometimes too, like, don't get me wrong, but it'd be like a quick little anger, and I just be like, whatever, like, I get it. Sometimes I see these artists, I'm like, they're not even doing anything. It's like silly. It's ignorant. It's you know, it seems wasteful, but you know, that's the industry today. Like, we value fake things. We like things that are fake, and we like things that are trendy, and we like things that are in the light. And it's Leo season right now, so this is why I'm speaking about these things. You guys like things that are in the light. There's some people who have more Aquarius traits, so y'all like eccentric people, but y'all still like eccentric people that are in the light. Like, already in the light. Nobody wants to support the people who are trying to come up. It's weird. You already have to have that come up somehow. But that's the industry, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all. So stop complaining, because y'all are the ones who's following this mainstream stuff. Y'all are the ones who are following. There's nobody saying, wait a minute, no. Even when it's wait a minute, no, you're still moving to something else that is in that mainstream still. Nobody, y'all are not unique. I just keep that reminder, and that's okay. Accept you for you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Give a little bit of funding on that. Thank you. Support your girl. Peace, love, light. Whoa, I'm actually not finished. I wanted to also mention the artists that target all three categories: traditional singer, naturally gifted vocalist, and the aesthetic entertainer. Now, artists that actually target all three of the categories I just mentioned, right? So the traditional artist, the naturally gifted vocalist, and the aesthetic entertainer. Artists that target all three categories, okay? Many artists target all three a little bit. Like, at least they're trying to achieve that. But the artists that like naturally just do it: Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, Beyonce. Those are my three examples, okay, for that. I feel like those three artists literally target all three. They're most likely natural singers. They may know how to play an instrument. All right, I'm not sure about Beyonce, but I know Justin Bieber I'm pretty sure Justin Bieber knows how to play an instrument. Chris Brown, I don't think he knows, but Chris Brown, we gotta admit that he hits all three, because he can dance, he can sing, he can draw. He's definitely an aesthetic entertainer. He's definitely a naturally gifted vocalist, and he definitely is also a traditional singer in a sense. And then same thing with Justin Bieber, and same thing with Beyonce. Right?